Points out, and I have, this is my first time in Canada. I've been travelling from coast to coast, apart from that one Greyhound trip, entirely on Via Rail. Now, I don't know if any of you have been on a Via Rail train, but the G-force on those things is amazing. 1 minute, you're in Vancouver, and just 5 days later, bang! You're coming up to Kamloops. And one of the great things about the train being so slow is that you can see bears, and you know that's the main reason I've come over to Canada, like everyone else. And so I've gone from Halifax all the way over to Jasper looking for bears. I don't see a single bear. So at Jasper, I get out my tent, I go into the most remote and bear-ridden areas in a desperate attempt to see a bear. I'm very quiet, I don't wear bear bells or anything. 5 days, 12 hours, not a single bear. So I've come back to Jasper. 5 minutes I'm in Jasper, there's a bear. And I'm going, oh, 60 hours of trotting around and there's a bear. And like to rub salt into the wounds, worst of all, he's at the train station. It's like, oh, he's just hanging around, he's there, he's checking out the timetable, and eventually he looks up and he sees me and beckons me over. And he says, VA, if I were a human, I'd work for them. I go, oh. It's fairly non-committal. In my defence, I have to say I'm still in a bit of a state of shock. I've never heard a bear use subjunctive before. He goes, yeah, you know those Via trains, the G-force on them is amazing. 1 minute you're in Vancouver, and just 5 days later, bang, you're coming into Kamloops. And I go, that's quite funny. Look, do you mind if I use that for a thing? And he goes, no, that's fine. We know plenty more where that comes from. And I'm like, oh, great. And now, I have to say at this point that I haven't actually pinpointed what his accent is. I think it's pretty safe to say it's not Canadian. So I go, okay, come on, tell us what you got. And he says, well, you know that joke, man walks into a bar, oof. I go, yeah, oldie, but a goodie. He said, well, I've been developing it. A Frenchman walks into an egg, ugh. I go, oh, yeah, that's good. He said, well, don't tell it in Vancouver, you know, they barely speak English, French. And he says, oh, what you got there in your hand? And I say, oh, this thing that I should have brought out earlier in my set. Yeah, that's just a thing that they hand out in... Oh, hang on, I'm doing his voice now, sorry. That's just a thing that they hand out. Actually, if I can just do it with... Okay, the bear's gone. This is the thing that they hand out for if you like meet bears or anything. If you see a bear and does all the usual stuff, you know, make yourself appear big. I don't know what that is. Hey, bear, I'm currently dating Taylor Swift. Don't quite know. And anyway, then he gets on to the meat of the matter. Handling an attack. A bear defensive attack. A defensive attack. And what's that all about? I mean, you know, the bear's coming up, he's ripping you to shreds, and a bit passive-aggressive. And so it says, okay, if this happens, play dead. You lie on the ground, you put your arms up in the air, or whatever. And then it says, a defensive attack will usually take no longer than 2 minutes. So you go, 2 minit's, I can handle that. So, you know, lying on the ground and the bear's ripped my back off, and he's taken an arm there, and oh no, he's extracted my spleen. I'm going, well, yeah, okay, 1:58, 1:59, 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 1, 2 minutes, 2. I'm like, oh, well, hang on, what? Sorry, my arm's still ripped off. And it says, okay, sometimes an attack may go on for longer than 2 minutes. If this has happened, it's gone from a defensive attack to a predatory attack. Fight back. How does that work? Fight back! You know, apart from the fact that I'm lying on the ground, I don't have a back anymore, I'm missing an arm, my spleen's gone, so, you know, I can't even do that thing. I can't even do that joke that I was going to do about the spleen. No, it was really good. It was about hemoglobin. Actually, I was wondering about whether to keep it in anyway, because I thought if we don't have any doctors in tonight, it's not really going to roll. So probably just as well it's gone. Anyway, so I can't even do that. So, you know, let alone fight back. And then, happily, I have like a light bulb coming on, and I suddenly know why this bear is trying to kill me. And now, I'm not saying that bears are racist, but we do all look the same to them. So I say to the bear, hey, bear, look, okay, I'm feeling the anger there, I know what's going on, but there's some mistaken identity going on here, because I am not Stephen Harper. And the bear goes, huh, what? Well, how do I know you're not Stephen Harper? He sounds very similar to the other bear. They all sound the same, right? After a while. How do I know you're not Stephen Harper? I said, well, there are 35 million people in Canada. The odds against me being Stephen Harper are 35 million to 1. He said, oh yeah, those are long odds. Still, don't want to take any chances, eh? Okay, thank you. You've been lovely.